Welcome back to Rob Watches, where I'm always on top of things. Most of the time. Time to talk about Wabbit, the latest attempt by Warner Brothers to try and keep Bugs Bunny relevant. This is the newest incarnation of the Looney Tunes since the Looney Tunes show, whether or not you like that. Perhaps in retrospect, we were a little bit hard on the Looney Tunes show, myself included. I mean, it wasn't horrible, it just wasn't very funny, or at least not Looney Tunes funny. Also, I found out not too long ago that there was a movie made based on the Looney Tunes show, and I may or may not do a video on that. I haven't decided yet. Personally, I think the Looney Tunes need to be more slapsticky and less Seinfeld, with segments like Elmer Fudd having a promiscuous song about grilled cheese. I still don't know what that was all about. But at the very least, I can respect that they tried to do something new with the Looney Tunes, and, well, it's worked out a lot better than other attempts. Ugh. But luckily, Wabbit is a return to form for the Looney Tunes, or rather, Bugs Bunny, since he's the main character. It has more focus on comedy, slapstick, and all the famous gags that the Looney Tunes are known for. A typical episode will usually have somebody messing with Bugs Bunny, and then he has to go get him back, you know, just like in the old cartoons. Can we just pause for a moment and appreciate Jeff Bergman, who's been voicing Bugs Bunny pretty much since we lost Mel Blanc. And you know, taking over for one of the greatest voice actors ever is not easy, but he's done a real good job. Also, Maurice LaMarche voicing Yosemite Sam, I don't even have anything to add to that, it's just perfect. It is kind of strange we haven't seen too many of the other Looney Tunes in this. Like I said before, the star is Bugs, and I kind of hope we get to see like Daffy Duck. And it's even weirder that Elmer Fudd is not in this, especially since he's the one that coined the term Wabbit. A couple of them have shown up very briefly, like Foghorn Leghorn, and Wile E. Coyote, who is apparently Bugs Bunny's neighbor, and he has that really cliched role of the snooty, I'm better than you neighbor that we've seen a million times, and it does fit his personality very well, but I just don't like that cliche. Although it does seem like they want to introduce some new characters, like Bugs Bunny has this little squirrel guy that's his pal, and apparently he's friends with Bigfoot, who is like a completely idiotic man-child or something. He just shows up and does dumb things and then stuff happens, and I'll be honest, his character kind of annoys me a little bit. He's been in at least 2 episodes that I've seen, and I kind of hope we don't see too much more of him. But I am proud to say that a bunch of episodes were really funny. There was one where Death showed up and Bugs Bunny had to take him on, and that's pretty much the ultimate antagonist. There was another episode where the Tooth Fairy stole Bugs' front teeth, and that might be my favorite one so far because it had this great reveal where he got up in the morning and he opened his mouth to brush his teeth and his teeth weren't there. It was so messed up and hilarious, and I'm just happy I'm laughing at Bugs Bunny again. If I could say one thing I really don't like about this show, it's probably the theme song. It just doesn't do anything for me. I kind of wish they just used the old Looney Tunes theme. I mean, even the Looney Tunes show had a remix of that. So I really like the show, and like I said, it's great to be laughing at Bugs Bunny again. I've been a huge Looney Tunes fan since I was a kid. And that's the one thing I have to say is that as great as this show is, it just the originals are still the best, you know. It's hard to top the original. There was just something about them, something about the delivery of Mel Blanc and the hilarious writing and probably the lack of restrictions they had that just made them absolutely timeless. I think even the creators of the Looney Tunes show once said that they can't recapture the magic of the original shorts, and perfectly understandable, but at least Wabbit is a step in the right direction. So that's all I got for Wabbit. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the show and who's your favorite Looney Tune. My name is Rob, and have a wonderful day.